Hi, this is Lynn Susak, and I am your faith coach. Okay, so today I have some notes, but I'm thinking that's gonna throw me off. I usually don't use notes, but I have them here in case it helps me remember some words and names that I usually freeze up and don't even say them right. So I do better without the notes, but so I'm just gonna kind of wing it until I need them. Last time I spoke to you, I was talking about the relationship between deliverance and healing, and how I'm suspicious that it is way more important than I thought. Like used to be, I knew it was in the Bible and deliverance could heal, but not like 100% of the time. Now I'm getting to where deliverance is probably getting to be, I'm feeling like it's always deliverance. However, we do speak to our bodies and things do happen, but I'm thinking deliverance is involved when that happens. So I have learned over the years. I've been a Christian since I was like 9 or 10, and then baptized in the Holy Spirit around that time. And early on, my family, my parents learned about deliverance through Derek Prince, and then when I got, we did see some results early on with some things, and we knew that deliverance was like important and things. We started recognizing demonic behavior in people and ourselves, and when I met my husband, I went through and helped him. We both, realized. We've gone through over years, pigs in the parlor, which was not that great of a example, and other healing ministry like deliverance books. Now I want to say that having had an accident in 1985, which brought me to a quadriplegia, paralysis at age 19. That's when that happened for me. And I did, with the Lord's help, have partial success in, like, I don't know if I could call it partial healing, but I did have, over the years, I resisted a lot of the things that would have come upon me. Didn't really know why, why am I getting like some success? Why am I getting partial healing? Why, I'm not suffering as much as so many other people. I'm off the charts healthy with my body and my mind, resisted, depression, things like that. Certain things I was able to completely avoid and reject. I had the joy of the Lord most of my life, and still do, and I don't like depression so much that I can just absolutely reject it when I feel it. I fight with everything I have. Now, this is the way we should be with everything that comes upon us. Fight it spiritually and emotionally and everything. So going further, I would say that after I had my accident and then, we were pursuing healing, we didn't know very much at that time. And after 20 years, I just, things were going badly. I had, I don't remember where I was after 20 years, but I did end up divorced for 10 years and then remarried. So I'm now remarried of 18 years with my second husband. Got all of our children born again, spirit filled, and praying in tongues, and every one of them has had that experience. So We have done a lot with our lives spiritually, but now still pursuing the healing of quadriplegia, which came through accident in 1985. So that's a spinal cord injury. Don't let that fool you. I believe that demons are, involved in trauma, obviously. Now, if you know anything about deliverance and demons, you will know that they come in when you're vulnerable, passive, under influences that make you passive, and which is drugs, alcohol, many things that if you're not on guard and resisting, and you can't because you're like unconscious during an accident. Now I know a lot more now that if I were to wake up from something like that, I would be rebuking everything that is trying to come on me, because it takes them time, but they do pour in. And so we know what I want to say is that I'm putting together a lot more pieces of the puzzle and for healing. And if you're in the state of paralysis like me, the relationship between demons and paralysis is there. And I want to talk about it, and I'm going to continue this as a series as I grow in learning and getting results. So, let's see. What I'm learning about this is making me feel closer to my healing than ever before. I believe God's got me on a pathway of, getting very close to seeing some results, finished results in getting up and walking. That's what my goal is. So, okay, starting with accidents and paralysis, a spinal cord injury, said that so fast, is, broken neck, broken back, from a car accident, usually, or a motorcycle accident, or a gunshot wound, or diving accident. Now, these accidents are traumatic. We call catastrophic trauma. And at that time of injury, it's demons will pour in and start to, even though you have an injury that causes the paralysis, usually, from a spinal cord problem, my belief is that can heal. However, there are demons involved in, just like a degenerative disease starts, with an attack of the muscles or whatever there might be, such as MS, which is muscular sclerosis, whatever MD is. Just forgot. Parkinson's and Huntington's, those kind of diseases are degenerative, meaning they will progressively get worse. Lou Gehrig's disease, and they start and then they, get worse. Well, the explanation for this is that there's demonic paralysis. They get into your system, and I'm not going to give you, because I'm not 100% sure that what I read is 100% correct, but I do believe that they have, when you think of their strength is in numbers of demons, that makes more sense. So they, one will get, they work in teams, and they get in, and then they start pulling, once they get in and start something, they're going to pull in other things. Over time, if you don't know how to resist it, you're going to have atrophy. That's another demon. I've got my issues, low blood pressure, things like that. I do know for a fact that I'm not suffering from quite a large number of things. And that's because I believed I was going to be healed. I believed in healing. Didn't quite know how to get it like I do now. And then undoing the whole 38 years of demons getting in there and, getting a grip on me, on my body, and not wanting to let go is what I'm up against. But that, there's nothing that's impossible with the Lord. All things are possible. So we're believing for starting to fight back. And persistence is the goal. Persistence is the method. Okay, so even though demons should flee, and many times they do, when you don't have that much confidence and experience, your initial efforts with a group, maybe even a very large group of demons, could be not very good. And you could, exhaust yourself. And of course, with the Lord's help and information, you can be prepared for this battle and the bombardment that's necessary from you to win the war against demons in your body. They want to continue to have residency in your body. They don't want to give up, and but you can win. So this information, I've got so like I said, I started with Derek Prince many years ago, learning about demons and learning how to resist sicknesses, which I do absolutely now, 100%. I have success resisting the flu and all that kind of things that come on me for a few minutes. I do see results, and I've seen results in many things, and that I've understood and believed for. So in the meantime, now, this answers a lot of questions for me, and I hope it does for you too. And that then after Derek Prince, there's Win Worley, explains a lot of things, and that's where I saw in a book, his little booklet number 7 about, it's called Doctors, Demons, and something else. It talks about a spirit of paralysis. However, it's not very promising news in that it explains some things that I found helpful, but it doesn't, that testimony did not have a successful outcome that he shared. Now, another book that he has that I'm going to be looking at is about demons and healing, and I believe that is going to be, it's going to be key. Talking about resisting, whether it's over time, resisting symptoms. Each one of these symptoms and things that come on you are demonic, and you can also learn on YouTube from William Anderson. He's been most helpful in what he calls cast outs, and playing his cast outs where he bombards you and you just listen and let see results, yawning and these things. You do see some changes going on in you that you need emotionally, mentally, and physically. And whether you've had a paralysis through an accident like me, or begun quadriplegia, breathing problems, all the things that come with, or allergy problems, these are all demonic and can be resisted, and you will see results. The sooner you start, the better, especially if it's right after an accident. And this information I want to get in people's hands right away so that you can begin resisting today. And learn from William Anderson, Cast Outs. It's called Unshackled Deliverance, I think, is his ministry on YouTube. And just listen to any of his, and you'll learn what kind of, what you do to resist and reject demonic influences. Thank you, and I will be keeping you posted as I do more and more of this. See ya.